For real? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Dude, the fuck? That's what happened when you have a stream for a long time. Wow. That's amazing. All right. Thanks for letting me know. You saved my stream today. All right. Have the big button right there, red though. But yeah, that's the whole part without voice. It's more like. So yeah, what I was saying anyway, resume the whole 25 minutes of the stream is I got this crazy keyboard here from Gravistar and that has been used for 6 months. And I'm gonna change the keycaps because despite I like the keycaps of this keyboard, it's very hard for me to type and look for letters when it's kind of a little dim when I have to use it. And I don't know, I need something more that I can visualize quickly. And look, doing good. How's it going with you? So we're gonna change with this one right here. So I'm gonna put this in the side. There's some of the keys here that we are not gonna use it, but some we will. How's it going? Everything good with you? I finished Expedition 33, man. What a game. Hope they win the game of the year though. Crazy, man. Crazy. And look how this little there's a little hand. The little hand. The little hand. How's it going with you? Everything good? All right, we're gonna start doing this here. I don't know if I should brush this thing first. Oh, you know what? I need to turn this off though. Turn this off. I don't know if I should brush while here or brush while I take him out. Make sure I take him out things that are. Now I have two different space keys over here. I think this is for a bigger keyboard. I'm gonna leave this over here. I'm gonna put this in the side. All right, so things to talk about. We're gonna be doing some stream week games and some titles that haven't not played, but I want you guys to. Let me see if I can actually make this happen here. I'm gonna have to turn this keyboard on because of how I'm gonna do this. Jeez. Let me open my sticks real quick. At least I have this in my. So we have. So this is what I'm deciding. I'm indecisive to see what we're going to be playing next. We got GTA 5, which I never did. Final Fantasy Rebirth. We got like Blueprints. I would like to try that one. Lords of Fallen. So that's some of the titles that I wanted to go in and try it out to so we can do the next stream. You know what? I'm going to start with the big one. Let me see if this is how this works though. I probably have no idea. Is this right? Am I doing right? Hold on a second. Wait. Is this for keyboards or switch? What the heck? No, it is. It should. Is it off? Yeah. Let me see if I'm doing right though. Yeah, I'm doing right. All right. Okay, one successful key out. Okay. I start taking this out from the back. I'm going to start doing one by one because I'm not going to. Now these keys right here, they are transparency in the side, so they usually, I think the LED, the RGB is gonna shine like crazy in this thing here. Different than this one, it does, and this is completely back off, and it does not shine over here. It's more, yeah. Actually, this type of color, for those that do not want RGB, that's the way to go. It doesn't. It's very subtle. But those that like a little bit more RGB, that's, yeah. I think that's the. That's it? Can't be, that's it. It didn't click or anything? No. It doesn't wobble on the side, so that's good though. Yeah, no matter what I put it in. All right, put it out, tab, control, wind. Yeah, those are for the type of different ones though. Okay. I'm gonna put this on the side. It's gonna be a quick one. Yeah. Nice, look. It's gonna look good though. Wind. Ah. You know what? I'm gonna start putting back over here. That way I don't have things all over the place. Put the wind back. Put that back. Put this back. There you go. But it is pretty nice though. It is a pretty good look key though. It's easy to put it in. By the way, these keycaps are from Gravistar, so they should work pretty fine to any one of Mercury K1 Pro. But you know, there's some of the K1 Pro is really nice, but this is definitely gonna help me out with the looking on these keys the much better right though. Yeah. Okay. Let's just double check the sound now. After 30 minutes without having audio. That's crazy. Oh, that's weird. Wait, what just happened? They wobble here. They're supposed to wobble like this? It's not on, right? No. That's good. All right, let's go to the back here. Those. Put it in here. This is the FN. This is wind again. This is the FN. Oh, we need it. Some of the keys over here are different. Of course, it's not for entire. Oops. Gotta pick it up, otherwise my dog is gonna get this. Okay, so that's the FN. They sound the same. There's only the keycaps anyway. Up and down is the arrows. I need to use the arrows from here though. Which arrows are page down? Up. This is page up. Ah no, this is oh no, it's different. Okay. I'm gonna have to use it from this box right here. Let's go open this. Okay. The dog's going wild. Hold on. All right, so okay, we're gonna be using the arrows, which is those. Oops, it's those right here. Yeah. So this is up. Now this looks a little bit. So the keys look a little bit uneven, like they have a little, like they are not straight up. They have a little, I don't know if you can see. They are not straight up. They are like a right for you to press. That's pretty nice though. Have a nice little, like a straight like this one right here. However, I need to know which one that's gonna be. I think that's, so it's gonna be all the same. So if I line up, okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, so they are no, they are, no, they have to line up actually face that way. That's what it is. Gotta face that way because the keyboard is this way. I got it. Okay, man. All right, so let me turn this way so I can get the right thing. So this is this one. This is that right here. Yep, makes sense. This is the down one. This is the up one. Oh, the light. Let me put the light on the living room. Let it be light. All right. Light on the living room. All right. Very good. All right, this one in the corner. Working. Yep. Now put the arrows back here. Yeah, the same way the same way the keys are on the keyboard is the same way that this replacements are. All right, delete page down and up. Doesn't have any here, so delete will be a blue one. But I have two deletes though. Maybe I can use this delete or this delete. One is way higher. Wonder why it's so much higher. This is more like this one. Maybe this is for a different. This is probably for a different keyboard style. I don't think I'm gonna put it. Let me see. Yeah. That's not for this. This is. Page down, page up. No, but they are higher. This is down. This is a lower one. So they're delete. There's a page up here somewhere that I think you went. Why B is here? Am I missing B here? Oh, is there? I have another B here for some reason. Page up, these are higher. Okay, I got it. It's this one here. All right. And page it down. All right, the delete one. Okay, then we got a page up. Page down. And make even sense the color of here. The way they print look like a gradient. Oh, again. Got it. Yeah. All right, we did that. We're gonna do another row. I'm gonna start with the shift. Now shifting both sides, this shifty here is way bigger for this one here, which I have to use the shift from here, which is I like this a lot, but it's not gonna work. So I'm gonna use this shift, which is really cool. And actually, this one, put this back. The shift that I'm using is this right here. So this is goes here, and this is the bigger one, goes the other side. All right. Okay, little tough here. Okay, because this gotta be careful on the yeah. And this switch is right here. They are different than the other ones in the bottom. Wait, but this is way bigger. Why this is way taller? Why this shift is taller, way taller than this one? Yeah. Well, this one's is fine, but I don't have another shift. That should be. Well, I have another shift, but it's small. So I had to do it. I think it's fine. But this shift is longer. That should be what it is, though. Yeah. All right. Start with the letter Z. Now is the time to mess up a keyboard. Oh yeah, I like the letters much better. It have a little bit. The letters have a print, like a small, but also have a bigger one, like in the background. And then when you put in a keyboard and you like briefly look at a keyboard, you really see the letter, the big letter under the Z on the white. That's good. I like that. One of the main reasons that I like this keycap for me, besides the look, of course, looks really nice though. All right, I'm gonna go to letter C. I'm going with the V. Go with the B. Oh. Nice. All right. It's looking good though. It's really looking nice. There am. Oh. Okay. And now we got to the bottom one here, which is the comma. The comma key is pretty cool. It's different color gradient as well, matching over here. And the last one on this row. It's like eating sushi over here, man. Can it just operations? All right, look good. Pretty cool. All right. I'll put this right here. Okay. Now we get the enter and the cap. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the cap here. Caps, I got one right there. Okay, pretty good. Yeah, this is small one, huh? No, works fine. Yeah, this is what the thing. This is no, it's fine. Just this here is a little bit big, but it's fine. Yeah, it's what it is. It's fine. The size is fine. I don't think I have a cap this side over here that is different now. All is no, that's fine. That's it. Okay, we're gonna go with the letters here as well. Letter A. Now the keys that we use mostly for games. Letter A. Better use that one. Letter S. That's the one that works the most. All right, letter S. Letter D. The letters, the keys are really nice though. It does look like that you have a less space to type, like and the top, look, those are bigger. It feels like it's bigger, but for some reason, the way they did those new ones here feel really nice when you go over the key. You can see a little bit of the it's really nice, and I can explain. It's just feel that it does feels nice when you pressing the key. F. All right, G. Now I believe with the same keycaps that I'm putting right here, you have they have a Mercury K1 Pro on the version, but with I think it called Cyberpunk or Black. No, I think it's Black. That actually the alloy frame is not silver or like a silver gun, like the silver right here. This is really silver. It's more like a black, more black, more dark gray, which looks great. The camera looks great, but even this one here looks great as well. Fine, but that one I believe it come with already. I choose this because I like the blend, the minimalist, the way it was all gray, and with the time I was feeling, oh man, sometimes I wish you could see better the numbers, or because when you type in something is a little bit dark here or whatever, the RGB doesn't help you to see the letters the way I want to see it. And because of this gray right here and the lights that come through my key lights and everything, give some reflections that kind of difficult to see. Now with the new ones, I can really see what letters I need to go, or that's really doesn't have a much, if you have a light, it doesn't reflect as much of the gray ones. I can see already the reflection on the gray ones, depends on where I look at. The black ones is way better. All right. Are we getting to the signs here? Let me just put this H. Okay. Comma. Now this the coat. Now this keyboard does come also with this gray, with this green right here, Gravistar logo and everything, but the same color. If you wanted to make all gray, this right here also will come with, but you could change if you want all gray or not. I just left like this because I think it's look nice, but you can change. It came with the keyboard, those two pieces, if you wanted to exchange. If you didn't like it though, if you want to like a all gray. Now the enter. Okay, enter. Okay, it entered very well. It does have a little wobble. Not sure if this have a lot of wobble though. Not this, but this does. Why? Did I do something? Is it not that this wobble a lot? Not sure why. I mean, it doesn't really complain. Yeah, it does wobble a lot. Not this one. I think it does this side here for some reason. Well, it's still fine. Yeah, I don't think I did break anything by pulling up or something, but it feels there. All right, I'm gonna change this here, which is the here right here. Yeah, it doesn't do on this side, just there. All right, and we're gonna start working from right to left. Eight. All right, cool. Letter P. Is almost done. No, 8. No, 8. 8. Oh, what am I talking about? What am I talking? I. IOP. Q. Okay. Y. Y. There's T. T. Right there. Letter R, the more important letter on the keyboard. Yeah. Now the other keys that very much used on the gaming games. E, W, Q. Yep. Dog's going wild. Man, keyboard looking really good though. It definitely give a different vibe here. Still sound great. I like the gradient over here. Let's go. All right. Tab. Tab right there. All right, we're gonna start with, I want to get this back one here. Man, I like this design. I like it. It's a big back key here. Let's go with that one. Because I have to go in the corner and then lift in the corner here. Yeah. It's cool back here. Oh man, looks really good. Nice. Now we're in the plus. Yeah, I can see that definitely the RGB is gonna be insane on this keyboard, but it looks great without it already. And eventually I think the RGB has to be like in the lower settings for sure, because this is gonna be really bright though. Now I think I have some keys here. I really like the numbers, man. The numbers of these keys are amazing though. I really like those numbers right here. I think they look freaking awesome. It's not even supposed to be here. They're out of the place here. Take plus over here, enter there, 6 right here. Yeah, I like it. I like this. Those, they have the 100% keyboard. I like the numbers, big numbers like this. Oh, so good. They're really good. Here it doesn't, but it's still, I wish it could be bigger, but because it's numbers and something else, it has to be small, I believe. So 0. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We're gonna be going to the last row. Pretty easy to change. I'm sure that some of you guys already did that before. This is my first actually ever doing anything like this though. As I say, I never had a mechanical keyboard that, you know, can change the keycaps or anything like that. I always, you know, well, I got into computer and PC very late in my life though. So everything is being really new for me from the past almost 10 years though. So, and I'm sure that these were all keyboard customizations are just the tip of iceberg. There's way more keyboards out there. I'm sure being looking, researching stuff like that, that you can change basically everything in the keyboard or basically build one but not something that I'm gonna get into it if you have the time, but you know, but just to be able to give you like a different keycap for this keyboard that I really like and give you a much better look in my opinion, because I like this this futurist style of keys and have a big numbers and big letters that I can really locate quickly. So much better for me, in my opinion. Oh. Okay, so the one all looks great. Oh, and it feels great too when you're typing though. Really like it. It kind of mold in your finger though. I don't think I'm gonna use anything from this box. Let me just put this on the side here. Put this more in the middle, but it's already looking super cool. Yeah, I like the combination. Well, the color combination, like I was very interested because it's the color of our channel logo and everything, and it's super cool. Yeah, I like so far. Let's go ahead and start with the F12. F11. F10. And if it looked like it's very easy to change the key, also the switches of the keyboard, it's very easy. This is definitely not hard. It's just easy. Now, I'm sure this keyboard have when I look into it, it's a lot of they put a lot of layers in this keyboard to give you the good sound and everything. When you're typing, which I really like it. It's not really quiet. It is quiet, but it's like that different talk kind of sound from my standard normal keyboard though. My keyboard that I used before, the Huntsman from Razer, are quieter. They are quieter. They are different key. They are different switches. It's definitely quieter. But while you streaming or playing using this keyboard, if you you don't need really a huge compressor or to avoid the sound. If you're using a microphone like I'm using right now, you pick it up pretty much. But if you're using a dynamic microphone, it'll be fine. If you feel typing, it's not gonna be that too loud sound. As long as the microphone is close to your mouth instead of the table or the keyboard. Is that F7 that I just did? Yeah. Six. F5. Okay. F4. F2. F1, and now we go to the last key. And we're done. Yeah. Pretty easy. Very nice. And that's it. That's the whole key. Look way better. It looks just way better. Really, really nice and blend on the frame. And now what I was talking about is this this key right here. I thought that was higher. This right here, this shift, it looks a little bit higher than the others, but it's not. It's just the way it's supposed to look like. Supposed to be look a little bit higher because it's a little down, but overall it looks really great with this in this frame. But this frame here does not come with these keys. It came only with that came with. However, it comes on the other version of this board that is a darker gray. But even this one right here does look great though. Does look really nice. Because you see over there is really in the light and the video really light, but it's not as light when you see in person. Now let me go ahead and turn this on. Oh my goodness. Yeah. See, the way I set up my keyboard here is I only light up certain keys that I wanna. I light up the space. As you see right here, is only I light up only the space. The keys that you use for gaming mostly right here. The exit and the arrows up and down, enter. but you can actually customize on the software how which keys you want to light up. This is the customization that I use it. This is one of it. Now the light looks great. Now let's go cycle it to see how now this light's gonna look. But I can tell right now by looking just like that it did make a difference a lot. I think it's very bright though. I mean, gonna have to have this a little less bright then. Now the enter there's only one light over here. I don't know why it's only one light instead of being, well, it's fine. Okay, let me put this back here. We did it. Nice. Make sure this is closed though, otherwise it's gonna be a problem. Try to close this. Gonna close. Oh, no, because this is kind of giving me a hard time here. Hold on. There's one key needs to go here. There we go. So we can seal this. Yep. As I say, this is a keycap set for mechanical keyboard from Gravstar that can it comes that you can get and put in any keyboard that you purchase from them. If you have a different one, you can use that. I wish they could actually come out with more. They only have this one. I don't think they have a different one, but I wish they could have different designs in the future, because I think it's really cool though. It definitely make your keyboard look way different. All right, so let's cycle with some lights over here. Let me actually turn this off. I don't know if I brush anything for dust. I should do that before. It's fine. Just gonna for dust. I have never done this in 6 months. Dust accumulate for sure because it's very open keyboard. All right. Let me try open up here. Let's go ahead. Now the light, yeah, it's crazy. All right, so I'm cycling and cycling under. Cycling these lights under is easy. Is FN and the interior, this right here, this and that. So you hold it, press it, and then you're gonna cycle a different color. Actually, I'm gonna turn this light off. So different color, right? And then if you want a different effect, then you hold the FN and shift and give you this type of light, give you this type of they're pretty cool. And I also light up the legs. FN again. This is the RGB traditional, which it does give you also on the legs. And that is just pulsing and pretty much change all to RGB. This one is off. This one is solid, is steady, and the rest is like that. So I'm gonna use it steady, and I like to change to that color usually. That's what I like to use it. It does turn off after like about I don't know, when you're not using for a couple maybe for 1 or 2 minutes, it turned everything off, so we save battery. So I'll be able to use this for a couple days. I say maybe 7 or maybe a week, 2 weeks. I don't know, a lot of days. And then And then it will tell you here, one of the lights on the keyboard blinking red knows that you have to charge. You charge it through it and charge 100% maybe in, I don't know, 30 minutes, super quickly, and then you can use it. I use, like I said, I use a couple hours a day, maybe 4 or 5. Sometimes it's less than that. So depending on your usage, you gotta, but my usage is not as heavy, so really cannot tell how you can stand the batteries, but it's pretty good so far for me for the last 6 months. All right, so the another effect, we're gonna be the effect in the top. So the effect at the top, FN, and right here on this, the key, which is the what the heck is this? Backspace. So that's turn off. Yeah, that's a big light on your face. You definitely don't want to use these keys with this amount of light, because it come through all the way here. I cannot see anything. Of course, you can lower the intensity, which is, let me see if that's enter. No, it's shift. Shift is in the bottom. So it is, now the intensity in the bottom, you can do FN and this other key right here give you lower. So I usually go all the way lower. Now the top one, FN, I'm trying to see, that's another key here. Ah, okay, yes. FN and down, you can lower the intensity of the brightness. That's good though. Okay, man, it's too freaking bright. So I'm gonna lower to the last, because yeah, much better. Holy crap. You probably don't see much in the camera there, but it is way better. Yeah, it's more subtle because, man, I can see nothing. All right, so let's go ahead and change. Yeah, super bright. Yeah, this change all the colors now, because the keys, the lights, like they bleed through the keys on the side. That you can see a lot of RGB in this thing. Okay, like that, which is pretty good because you're typing and do all those certain things. It just go on the rows like that. I believe you can change the color, because this is white. But what about if I wanted to give you like I don't know, a different color on that? Oh yeah, and each light. Okay, so now I lower. There you go, makes more sense. Let's go ahead and change it back again. This is when you, yeah, when you press it, do all this thing, you definitely, this is not much that useful unless if you put it down a lot. Yeah, because it's too bright. This one is pretty cool. It give you like this little star one design, or it's too much. Yeah, and the cycling. Wait, I need to use the colors over here. Where's the colors are? Okay, that, so white. Oh yeah, that's the color. This is the RGB. Everybody, this is usually, with these keys you can actually see they go around. This is go around like a circle. Cool. This is go up and down like a wave. Those that want to really the RGB. This is basically from the mirror and going this side. As you can see, it bleeds a lot through the keys than the other keys though. It definitely look way RGB. Now something that I'm gonna be using, definitely not gonna use it like that, but I just can give you a demonstration that it is bright though. And if you want to lower, Just lower. This is the lowest. This is the lowest of the light. Still bright, but it is very lower. No, you can't see the keys now. And this one right here, which I use it. I'm probably gonna be using for the most, just so I know what the keys are winning, but I don't know. It's a preference. So yeah, this is the keyboard. I all completely in customized on here. We did it pretty cool. I think it looks really nice. I think it definitely is. It is an enhancement update on this model for the silver gray one. But yeah, it is a very reliable keyboard, very well done, super strong. It is quite heavy, to be honest. Does have a great communication with the PC. Like is super super reliable. They have a switch over here for Mac and Windows that you can do for Mac as well. And overall, you can use a wireless or Bluetooth. So no matter what you're using, it's really good. See, right now, it turned off after a few seconds, which is great. That's how I've been using it, because when it does that, it does not drain your battery as much, and you can use this for days. For gaming in first-person shooter and stuff like that, is great. The travel is pretty nice. Overall, it is great. So, little short stream. We did some of this. If you guys coming in, thank you so much for being here, for watching. We were only on YouTube, but not on Twitch today. We're gonna be doing other streams with the different games with different titles. Keeping checking our Discord, because I'm gonna also post over there the next stream what we're going to be playing, and also I'm gonna put over here on YouTube as well. So keep it. Make sure you are subscribed, and also click on the bell so you got notifications when we're going live and what is going to be the live that we're going to be doing, or what we're going to be doing the next live. But talking about the games and everything, the recent stream that we did was about the Expedition 33, which is if you have not played that, I highly recommend it. It's amazing title. It's definitely it's going to be nominated Game of the Year, but I hope they won, because they put a lot of nice things in that game, like a lot of soul, a lot of hard work, and it looks really like a masterpiece. So guys, thanks so much for being here. Hope you guys are doing great. Have a fantastic Tuesday night. I'll see you guys on the next stream. All right, peace guys, take it easy. See you next time.